Hi there. In this video, we'll show you how to bring your Bimbeats data into Power BI using our ready-made dashboards and templates. We'll go through 3 quick steps. We'll create an API key in Kibana, we'll save pre-built search queries into Elastic using DevTools, and we'll update our Power BI template with your API key and endpoint. Once that's done, you'll have live data from your Elastic Cloud flowing into Power BI. Let's get started. We'll start by creating an API key. To do so, we'll navigate to the menu on the top left, scroll down into Stack Management, and then under Security, we'll select API Keys. On the top right, we'll click on Create API Key, and we'll give it an appropriate name. For this guide, expiration date, security privileges, and metadata will remain off. Please refer to Elastic documentation to learn more about these values. We'll click on Create API Key, and after we create the API key, you'll notice it says we need to copy this key now, because we will not be able to view it again. I can simply copy it and paste it somewhere safe. The next thing we need to do is copy our Elasticsearch endpoint. We can get here by navigating to cloud.elastic.co and clicking Manage Deployment. Within this window, we can see a button called Copy Endpoint right next to Elasticsearch. We'll click on Copy Endpoint and save it for later. Power BI limits how long of a search query we can submit in a REST API call. We have to work around that limitation by creating our search queries and pre-storing them in Elastic's database. We can then retrieve from the database by executing these saved searches. In order to store all the searches that you might need for our out-of-the-box Power BI dashboards, please execute the following steps. We'll start by downloading and opening the Bimbeats Power BI search template JSON file. We can open the JSON file in Notepad and it'll look something like this. Next, we will copy all the post methods in this file to our clipboard. It's a long file, so I find it easier to simply delete the top notes and selecting all. We have to paste these scripts into our DevTools. We can navigate to DevTools by clicking on the menu, scrolling down under Management, and finding DevTools. Once in DevTools, we can paste all the post scripts, and we'll see them populate the shell. To execute, we'll click on the post scripts and press the play button. We have to do this for all the post scripts. It helps to keep the script selected as you scroll down to find the next one. I'll fast forward. After your scripts are posted to the Elasticsearch database, Power BI is going to be able to pull the data from your database. For the next step, we'll head to Power BI. In Power BI, let's open one of the templates found in our knowledge base. I'll simply go to Open, I'll navigate to my folder, and I'll open one of the template files. If any authentication messages show up at this point, we can ignore them. You'll notice we're not seeing any data come in yet. That's because we need to transform the data using our Power Query editor and going into our advanced editor so that we can edit our create scroll table. All we need to do is replace the URL with our Elasticsearch endpoint, same with line number 2 here, and we'll replace the API key with the API key we created in a previous step. Once I've made the changes, I can press on Done, then I'll click on Close and Apply, and we'll see the template auto-populate with our data. And that's that. Please refer to our documentation on our knowledge base for more detailed instructions, along with our Power BI templates and Elasticsearch queries. If you have any questions, please talk with us in our forum. Have a good one.